email this to Lefty?
Huh?
You want to email the report to Lefty?
No, I'm gonna call them.
Keep going.
Please, Victor.
We still need this second test before we can figure everything out.
Jesus, dude. Come on. What the fuck?
No, not at all.
Okay. Put your right foot in front of your left heel to toe. Arms straight down at your sides.
In the world of law enforcement, officers routinely face unpredictable challenges. However, situations become profoundly complex when the line between personal and professional life blurs, especially when they involve arresting their own spouses. From the arrest of a sergeant's girlfriend for erratic driving to a murder-for-hire plot by Officer Valerie Cincinnati against her husband, these real cases unveil the intricate and often painful intersection of duty, law, and intimate relationships. Erratic driving and arrest of sergeant's girlfriend. The incident in East Ridge, Tennessee, where the girlfriend of Sergeant David Myrick was apprehended for erratic driving, is a reminder of the complexities faced in law enforcement, especially when personal relationships collide with professional obligations. On that fateful day, traffic cameras captured a vehicle swerving dangerously, narrowly missing another car that alarmingly had a baby on board.
Putting her nails in my fingers and my... I don't...
You need ambulance?
No.
I'll just take pictures of those.
You want to email this to Lefty?
Huh?
You want to email the report to Lefty?
No, I'm gonna call them.
Okay. He's going to follow them right now.
With Sky or CYFD?
on the Sky right now.
I haven't seen in a while. I got enough.
I know.
Here, I'll take the picture of the Sky.
Anything else?
That's the only thing I can see.
Just right here. Hello. Deputy Sanchez with the Lee County Sheriff's Office.
This distressing footage prompted immediate police intervention. The situation took a complicated turn when the identified driver was revealed to be the girlfriend of Sergeant Myrick, a respected member of the local police force. Responding officers faced a dilemma. Their duty to uphold the law was clear, but the involvement of a colleague's significant other added a layer of complexity to their decision-making. Nevertheless,
You're going to catch more charges. Get up.
No, I don't give a f***.
Get up.
You know what? Get up.
Get in there.
Watch your step. Just watch your step.
Get in there.
I'm asking you to get in there, please. All right. All right? Watch your step.
Helps me as my case against y'all.
Ready?
He told me,
Hey, get up.
Jasmine.
Hey,
get up.
No, he told me.
Get up. Get in there.
He told.
Get up.
I will.
You will not. Get in there.
That's enough.
Stop.
That's enough. Now knock it off. I'm not going to tell you again. You're going to knock it off.
they proceeded with the necessary legal actions. Upon reaching the scene, they found the sergeant's girlfriend visibly disoriented, her behavior suggesting possible intoxication. Her defiance, when asked to step out of the car, further escalated the situation, leading to her arrest. The arrest was a crucial step in maintaining public safety and upholding the law.
One step out.
Get out.
Dispatch, can we get an ETA on county? That's right, step out of the car.
Where was it now?
18's 97.
Almost struck the fence. That's right, step out of the car. Huh? Well, my name's Officer Solomon with the House Police Department, okay? The reason I'm making contact with you is because we got a call in that you're intoxicated driving, okay? Obviously, when I saw you, you just drove onto a curb and almost struck a fence, okay? So I'm gonna need you to step out.
But it also raised questions about conflict of interest and the influence of personal relationships on police conduct. The East Ridge Police Department, recognizing the potential for bias, made a judicious decision to transfer the case to the sheriff's office. This move was pivotal in preserving the integrity of the investigation and ensuring that justice was served without prejudice.
Victor, it's a conflict.
Well, she's not here, so it's not a conflict.
Well, she opened the door since she was here. Just let me know, please.
We can't do that.
If I don't pass this,
You said you were going to take the test. Right now we're here. Now it's time to take the test, okay?
I'm telling you, if I
Desiree.
fail, I will not have my
Okay,
kid.
if the machine tones out, we're going to take it as a refusal, and we're just going to take you right over to the jail. big blow. Breathe in real big. Keep going.
In the end, the sergeant's girlfriend faced charges for her reckless driving behavior, highlighting the severe risks of such conduct. The legal ramifications served as a sobering reminder of the responsibilities that come with driving and the critical importance of adhering to road safety regulations. The officers' actions, in this case, demonstrated their commitment to their duty regardless of the personal ties involved, and reinforced the principle that no one is above the law.
This case shows the ethical challenges in policing. Officers must navigate personal affiliations while strictly adhering to legal principles, ensuring fairness and justice in every action. Integrity in law enforcement demands impartiality, even in the face of personal connections, safeguarding trust and justice in the community.
State Trooper's false arrest of ex-girlfriend. In a case that highlights the abuse of power and the violation of trust, Pennsylvania State Trooper Ronald Keith Davis was embroiled in a deeply troubling incident involving the false arrest of his ex-girlfriend.
No. This isn't normal. I don't care what anybody says. Can I please stand up? Okay. I'm not going to any jail. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not going anywhere. Absolutely not. You can't just walk up to someone and attack them and then call the cops on them and say you're gonna, that's not okay. Get off of me. You just called the cops on me for existing.
Michelle Pirano. This case, unfolding in the public eye, revealed a disturbing misuse of law enforcement authority that raised serious legal and ethical questions. The incident began when Trooper Davis, under the guise of official duty, approached Pirano, falsely claiming she was a danger to herself. Utilizing his position as a state trooper, Davis restrained Pirano physically, despite her protests and evident confusion about the situation. This confrontation was not only alarming but also a clear overstep of Davis's authority.
What the is wrong with you? Me. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong except disagree with you.
As he utilized his role as a law enforcement officer to manipulate and control a personal relationship. The physical restraint and the subsequent arrest of Pirano were deeply contentious, showcasing an egregious abuse of power. Pirano, bewildered and wrongfully detained, found herself a victim of Davis's personal vendetta, a scenario that no citizen should ever face at the hands of those sworn to protect and serve.
Wrong to get away from you. I don't understand. And I can't relax. You just called the cops on me for existing. I didn't like your group. Jesus, dude. Come on. What the fuck? What? Why are you treating me like I'm a criminal?
The gravity of Trooper Davis's actions did not go unnoticed by the legal system. He faced serious charges, including official oppression, strangulation, unlawful restraint, false imprisonment, simple assault, and recklessly endangering another person. These charges were not just a litany of legal terms, but a testament to the severity of his misconduct.
I didn't do it. I just want to be able to stand.
Back and find out where they are.
I just want to be able to stand. This isn't fair.
I'll talk.
The case against Davis highlighted the critical boundaries that must exist between personal grievances and professional conduct. As the legal proceedings unfolded, the full extent of Davis's misdeeds became apparent. The charges led to significant legal consequences, underlining the accountability that law enforcement officers must face.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I just left. I don't understand.
When they breached the public's trust. While no specific compensation was reported for Pirano, the legal repercussions for Davis served as a form of redress for the injustice she suffered.
This case is a textbook example of power abuse. Law enforcement must exercise authority within legal and ethical boundaries, maintaining trust and integrity in the justice system. This case stands as a reminder of the responsibilities that come with the badge. It emphasizes the imperative that officers act not only within the bounds of the law, but also with a keen sense of ethical responsibility.
Off-duty officer attacking man with wife at dog park. In a disturbing incident that blurred the lines between personal vendetta and law enforcement, off-duty officer Joshua Malik found himself at the center of a scandal involving an assault at a local dog park.
So, what happened?
Someone ran down the hill. I was sitting here exercising and just...
30-year-old male, multiple blows to the head, swelling on the side of the face. He is conscious and breathing.
Just came down and jumped at me and started hitting me in the head.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Okay. And from what I understand, this is his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
The case, marked by personal conflicts and questionable conduct, serves as a complex study in the ethics of policing and the consequences of personal actions. The incident began at a dog park where Malecki, already suspended for a DWI charge, confronted a man named Sean.
What happened?
Press charges. I've never been in one fight in my entire life.
Okay.
Never been hit.
So,
ever.
What's your name?
Stephanie?
S-T-E-P-H.
N-I-E.
And who showed up?
My husband.
Okay. What's your husband's name?
Josh Malecki.
Huh?
Josh Malecki.
Who was believed to be romantically involved with Malecki's wife. The altercation quickly escalated, with Malecki assaulting Sean, resulting in noticeable physical injuries. The situation was further complicated by the fact that Malecki took Sean's car keys during the confrontation, adding to the gravity of his misconduct.
I mean, it's totally up to you. If you don't feel safe, if you feel like this is going to progress onto something, it's going to get written up anyway. And
what does that mean?
There's going to be a report made, and it's going to go. I take it you know who her husband is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to go up through the department.
You know who he is too, right?
Yeah. Okay. It's going to go up through the department, and it's going to go to internal affairs because he still is an employee. But if you don't feel safe, I mean, even after this, if something else happens.
Responding officers arrived at the scene to find Sean visibly injured, presenting a clear case of assault. However, Sean, perhaps influenced by the complexity of the situation involving Malecki's wife, decided not to press charges. The responding officers conducted a thorough on-scene investigation, steering the delicate personal dynamics at play. Their professionalism in handling such a sensitive situation was notable, given the potential for conflict arising from Malecki's status as a fellow officer.
Stephanie, you gonna be good?
Yeah.
You gonna be okay going home?
I'll probably stay away for a little while.
Okay.
Go over there with my mom. We'll see. It'll be fine.
Okay. Let us know if there's anything else we can do, anything else we can help with.
Sure.
If you have any issues, go ahead and call us back, okay?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit longer, and then until somebody comes and opens his vehicle.
Okay.
And then all I'll do is I'll keep swinging by and just kind of keep an eye on your vehicle.
Okay, yeah, thanks, yeah.
The background of Malecki's suspension for a DWI charge added another layer to the incident. It suggested a pattern of reckless behavior, raising serious questions about his fitness for duty and the broader issue of officer conduct both on and off the job. Despite the clear evidence of assault, the lack of charges pressed by Sean meant.
So they're going to be here in...
They'll be here by 9 o'clock, they said.
Okay.
Hopefully sooner, they said in 45 minutes maximum. So they'll be here to just get me in my car and then I can...
Is Stephanie going to take you up to your...
I'm not sure. My buddy said he'll come pick me up and do it. The guy that my roommate, so...
Okay.
I'm going to call him back in a second and say, hey, can you come? Because I don't know what she's going to do. I just want her to be safe because he's not stable, obviously.
Yeah.
That Malecki faced no immediate legal consequences for his actions. However, the incident likely had implications for his ongoing suspension and overall career in law enforcement. This case stresses the crucial importance of maintaining professional conduct at all times, as personal actions can have far-reaching effects on an officer's career and the community's trust in law enforcement.
This case highlights the need for strict adherence to ethical standards in law enforcement, regardless of rank or personal situation, to maintain public trust and accountability. The assault at the dog park highlights the need for officers to adhere to a code of conduct that upholds the principles of justice and integrity, ensuring that their actions do not undermine the public's faith in the law enforcement system.
Trooper's girlfriend arrested for DUI and drug possession. In a case that emphasized the grave consequences of impaired driving and drug possession, Nicole Fernandez, the girlfriend of a state trooper, was arrested in a sequence of events that shed light on the serious repercussions of such infractions.
Yeah, but I just saw you on Kings Highway.
I was at 7-Eleven. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was at 7-Eleven.
All right, you have anything to drink tonight?
No, not at all.
All right, you take anything? You seem a little out of it.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Just give me a second, please.
The incident began when Fernandez was observed driving erratically, raising immediate concerns about public safety. Police officers, conducting a routine traffic stop, were quick to notice signs of intoxication. As standard procedure, they administered sobriety tests to assess her condition. The tests, which included eye tracking and balance exercises, were designed to objectively determine her level of impairment.
Yeah, you're being detained. You have a piece of... Don't move. Drop the cigarette. Drop it.
Please.
Drop the cigarette.
Please stop.
Ma'am.
Please.
There's a thing of heroin right there.
Please. I'm
Stop.
I'm
telling you, stop moving.
Don't ruin my life.
I'm not ruining your life.
My dad is
Do not move. Do not move.
Fernandez's performance during these tests led the officers to believe she was under the influence. Compounding the situation, a search of her vehicle revealed the presence of a white powdery substance, later identified as heroin, and an empty wax fold typically used for drug packaging. This discovery escalated the situation from a suspected DUI to include serious drug possession charges.
Like, my house is like, just wanted to do my laundry really quick. And then tomorrow I was dropping the car right off at Nicoletti's auto body shop.
How have you been driving it for a couple months like this?
I haven't been really.
Where'd you crash at? Like what town?
In Manalapan.
In Manalapan? Did you document or did you report it?
Yeah. I just haven't had time to get it done.
You haven't had time to get what done?
Well, I didn't have the what is it? The deductible?
The officers, adhering to protocol, placed Fernandez under arrest, ensuring that all procedures were followed to maintain the integrity of the arrest and subsequent legal proceedings. Nicole Fernandez faced multiple charges, including driving under the influence, DUI, and drug possession, both serious offenses with potentially severe legal consequences. The presence of drugs added a significant layer of gravity to her charges, reflecting the strict stance law enforcement and the judicial system take on controlled substances.
How long you guys been dating for?
Like a couple months.
Couple months?
Yeah.
All right, you can hold on to that.
Thank you.
And you just have a business card?
Well, yeah, he's getting me a family card. Just, yeah.
All right, do you have your registration and your proof of insurance?
Yes, I do. Sorry, I lost the card.
What's up?
I lost the card.
Fernandez's relationship with a state trooper added a layer of complexity to the case, but it did not exempt her from facing the full extent of the law. Her arrest and the charges laid against her served as a clear message that no one is above the law, regardless of their connections or relationships. In the end, the legal outcome of her case was determined based on the evidence and the serious nature of her offenses.
Fernandez's case illustrates the legal system's zero-tolerance approach to DUI and drug offenses, emphasizing the need for strict enforcement to safeguard public safety. This incident shows the importance of personal responsibility and the serious consequences of impaired driving and drug possession. It highlights the critical role law enforcement plays in upholding public safety and the impartial application of the law, regardless of personal relationships.
Officer's wife caught in compromising situation. In a scenario that challenges the boundaries between personal and professional lives, an officer faced a daunting situation when he discovered his wife in a compromising position with another man. This incident not only tested his professional integrity, but also had profound personal repercussions.
Excuse me. Doing all right. You understand why I pulled you over today?
Not totally sure.
Well, this is interesting.
What?
License and registration.
Something going on?
Yeah, Anders, there is. That all looks up to date. You know, I think I smell some paraphernalia. Why don't I have you both step out of the vehicle for me real quick? Yeah, come on, step out. Please keep your hands where I can see them, you two.
The officer, while performing a routine traffic stop, was taken aback to find his wife in the passenger seat of the vehicle he had pulled over. The driver, a young man unknown to the officer, appeared equally surprised by the situation. The officer, grappling with a surge of emotions, had to navigate this delicate scenario while maintaining his professional demeanor. In an exemplary display of professionalism,
yeah, keep your hands right there where I can see. Yeah. All right. So, look at me. Yeah? Me and I. You doing anything out here that you shouldn't be doing? Follow my finger.
No, I mean I had a glass of wine with dinner.
Hands out to the side. And bring your finger to the tip of your nose. Slowly. Back out.
The officer managed to keep his composure. He conducted the traffic stop with the same level of professionalism he would afford any other citizen. Despite the personal turmoil undoubtedly brewing within, he adhered to protocol, ensuring that his actions were within the bounds of the law and his duty as a police officer. This restraint under such personal stress was a testament to his commitment to his role and responsibilities.
One more time, same hand. Now, other hand. Exact same time. Okay. Do you know this woman? How do you know this woman? Huh? Huh? This is your first time out with her? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm curious why are you asking about our dating?
Oh, well, it's the only issue is that's my wife.
Pardon me?
The personal consequences for the officer, however, were significant. The discovery of his wife's infidelity not only impacted his personal life, but also placed him in a professionally vulnerable position. The incident likely had repercussions on his standing within the department.
Yeah, you are pardoned. I will pardon you. Because I'm not. No, it's not on you. That's on you. You're not the one that made a Tinder profile while you were married. So.
Hey, can I put my hands down?
You know, why don't you put your hands out? Why don't you grab her stuff out of the car and you can actually leave. You go ahead. Yeah, hop in over here. Yeah, the driver's side. Keep your hands on the vehicle, ma'am.
This guy is the coolest cop ever. If more cops were as funny and cool as this guy, it'd be a better world, don't you think? But let's see how this all plays out.
Yeah.
And potentially strained relationships with his colleagues. In terms of legal implications, the incident did not result in any charges or need for compensation, as the officer's actions were within legal bounds. However, the emotional toll and impact on his personal life were undoubtedly significant. This scenario serves as a powerful reminder of the challenges law enforcement officers can face, where their personal lives intersect with their professional duties.
Yeah, give me her stuff. Everything that's hers in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Why don't you give me that? Yep. Just right there. Yep, her phone. Good.
Can I sit down?
Yeah, you go ahead. Actually, ma'am, step away from the vehicle. Keep your hands up. Excellent. And you have a good one, sir. Have a good one. Head on out. Yes, you are.
The officer's ability to maintain his professional integrity in the face of personal turmoil stands as a lesson in the strength of character and the importance of separating personal issues from professional responsibilities. It highlights the complex nature of law enforcement work, where officers must often maneuver through challenging emotional landscapes while upholding their duty to the law and the community.
This case illustrates the challenge of separating personal emotions from professional duty, highlighting the importance of impartiality and ethical conduct in law enforcement. Integrity in law enforcement demands a fine balance between personal feelings and professional obligations, underlining the complexities faced by officers.
Female officer's murder-for-hire plot against husband. In a case that sent shockwaves through the law enforcement community, Officer Valerie Cincinnati was entangled in a harrowing murder-for-hire plot against her own husband, Isaiah Carvalho Jr. This chilling saga,
marrying somebody believes she did,
involving betrayal at its core, unraveled with the involvement of the FBI and an intricate sting operation. The plot began to unfold when Cincinnati, a young and seemingly dedicated police officer, engaged in a secret affair with John Daruba, a man 20 years her senior. As their relationship intensified, Cincinnati hatched a plan that was as shocking as it was audacious. She solicited Daruba to murder her husband.
They told me to sit in the car, and they took glass, and they put it all over on the floor here, rolled down my window, put glass all over me inside of the car, and told me to hunch over into the passenger seat.
Was that eerie, to stage your own death?
It haunts me every day.
The motive behind this sinister plot was rooted in greed and deceit. Cincinnati hoped to gain full custody of their children, her husband's pension, and their house. The FBI was alerted to this plot by Daruba himself, who, disturbed by the turn of events, decided to cooperate with the authorities. In an elaborate operation to gather evidence, the FBI staged Carvalho's death, complete with a realistic crime scene.
Patrol car. And as she came by with the patrol car, she slowed down, said hello, and I said hello to her, and we started chit-chatting, and then I was joking around. I said, "Are you single?" And she says, "No, I'm not single." And then her partner leaned over and he says, "Well, she's not happily married." So that's how I ended up talking to Valerie.
Did you tell her you loved her?
Yes.
And did she say it back?
Yeah, sometimes she said it back. Sometimes she put it on text, you know, all the stuff that she loved me, she wanted to be with me, let's have a future together. You know, as soon as I get divorced, everything will be okay. So I'm saying to myself, wow.
They took photos of Carvalho appearing to be dead in his car, shattered glass strewn around to sell the illusion. This staged death was pivotal in capturing Cincinnati's reaction and further implicating her in the murder plot. Legal proceedings against Cincinnati were swift and damning.
You say that she didn't just want her husband dead. She wanted your daughter dead.
Correct. She started with this crazy idea. She was like, you know what, if your daughter was dead too, we would have our family together. Zay would be gone, your daughter would be gone, we would be together and be happy with my 2 children. So I'm saying to myself,
she's your daughter.
I said, she's like losing her rocket now. Like, I don't understand what, you know, you talk about.
She was initially charged with 2 counts of murder for hire. However, in a twist to the case, these charges were eventually dropped as part of a plea deal. Instead, Cincinnati confessed to obstruction of justice, admitting her attempts to destroy evidence linked to the case. The plea deal led to her being sentenced to 4 years in prison, a sentence that many considered lenient given the gravity of her original plans.
Cincinnati's case is a startling reminder that the law spares no one, and even those who enforce it are not immune to its strictures and penalties. The case highlighted the FBI's role in solving complex plots and ensuring that justice is served, regardless of the perpetrator's position or standing. Officer Valerie Cincinnati's fall from grace serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of letting personal vendettas override one's professional and moral compass.